It was a freezing winter morning. The streets of the city were alive with noise, but one man sat quietly on a bench near a small bakery. His clothes were torn, his shoes worn out, and his face covered in dust. People passed by, some glancing with pity, others with disgust. Nobody knew that the man sitting there, wrapped in an old blanket, was actually Edward Langford, one of the richest businessmen in the city, a millionaire who owned several companies. Edward had everything: wealth, fame, luxury, but lately, he had begun to feel that money had surrounded him with fake smiles and selfish hearts. To test the truth about humanity, he decided to disguise himself as a homeless man for 1 week. He wanted to see how the world treated someone who had nothing to give in return. The first 2 days were brutal. People ignored him, restaurants threw him out, and even a security guard pushed him away from a cafe. Edward began to realize how cruel society could be to those who seemed poor and broken. Hunger burned in his stomach, and his pride began to fade away. On the third day, as he sat shivering near the bakery again, a small voice broke his silence. "Mommy, why is that man sitting in the cold?" He looked up and saw a little girl, no older than 6, holding her mother's hand. Her mother, a tired woman with kind eyes, smiled softly and whispered, "Maybe he hasn't eaten, sweetheart." Before Edward could react, the woman approached him. "Sir," she said gently, "you look cold. Please come inside. Let me buy you something warm." Edward hesitated. No one had spoken to him kindly in days. I don't want to trouble you," he said, lowering his eyes. The woman smiled again. "It's no trouble. We don't have much, but sharing a meal is always possible." Inside the small bakery, the mother ordered 2 cups of coffee, a sandwich, and a small plate of pasta for her daughter. Then she divided the food in half and placed it in front of Edward. "Let's share this," she said kindly. Edward looked at the food, then at the woman and her little girl. His eyes filled with tears. "Why would you help a man you don't even know?" he asked. The woman shrugged lightly. "Because life is hard for everyone, and kindness is something we can all afford." As they ate, the little girl chatted happily. "What's your name, mister?" Edward smiled faintly. "Eddie," he said, using his childhood nickname. The girl grinned. "I'm Lily. And this is my mom, Anna." Edward listened to their story. Anna was a single mother working 2 jobs just to pay rent and keep Lily in school. They didn't have much, but their hearts were full of warmth and gratitude. Anna spoke about hope, faith, and how she taught her daughter that helping others was more important than chasing money. That night, Edward went back to his mansion, his heart heavy with emotion. He changed out of his ragged clothes, sat in his grand living room, and stared at the city lights. He realized how lonely wealth had made him, and how that little girl and her mother, with so little to give, had given him everything that truly mattered: compassion and humanity. The next morning, Edward decided to find them again. He had his driver take him to the same bakery, but Anna and Lily were nowhere to be found. Days passed before he saw them again, this time walking home in the rain. He stopped his car beside them and stepped out, no longer in disguise. Anna gasped when she recognized his face from the news. "You're Edward Langford," she exclaimed. "The millionaire?" Edward smiled humbly. "Yes. But when you met me, I was just Eddie, a man who needed kindness. You gave me that when the world turned away." He handed Anna an envelope. "This is not charity," he said softly. "It's gratitude. Inside, you'll find a letter and something to help you and Lily live the life you deserve." Anna opened it with shaking hands. Inside was a note that read, "For the 2 angels who reminded me what it means to be human." And beneath it, a check worth $100,000. Tears rolled down her cheeks. "Mr. Langford, I can't accept this." But Edward gently interrupted, "Please, Anna. You helped me when I had nothing to offer. Let me do the same for you." He also arranged a scholarship for Lily at one of the best schools in the city and offered Anna a position in his company, not as an employee, but as the manager of a new charity foundation he was starting to help struggling mothers. Months later, Anna stood beside Edward at the grand opening of the foundation. Reporters filled the hall as Edward shared his story publicly for the first time, how a single act of kindness from a poor mother and her little girl had changed his life forever. He ended his speech with words that touched everyone's hearts. You don't need millions to make a difference. Sometimes, a warm meal and a kind word can be worth more than gold. As the crowd applauded, Edward turned to Anna and Lily, smiling proudly. The world had taught him about wealth, but they had taught him about worth.